hello. Oh, thank you for checking in, Ivan. Hello there. How is everyone doing on this lovely Tuesday? It's kind of a super duper busy week. It's kind of been a lot, actually. I feel like it's so much stuff to do at work and also in my personal life. Because of the holidays. Holiday time just kind of be like that. So I never finished... Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I have to write that. I have to write a note to myself to finish something up. That's okay. I can handle that another time, though. We have a wordsmith bacterium or Streptococcus lexicoccus. Yeah, I can Latin the Latin words. Yeah. Hi, Frost. It's Thanksgiving week for you, right? Yeah, it's Thanksgiving week. It's a lot of people taking off this week. I don't have much like familial things going on, like Thanksgiving activities, but I do have a lot of work to do because there are people that have to do that. Oh, there it goes. And there it is, you guys. The autoclave of the week. To start the week off. Thank you. Thank you, Ripco. Thank you. I'm very busy dealing with a smoke-based autoclave. Yeah. I saw your food pictures. It looks amazing. Oh, hi, Josem. Hi, and it's Christmas next week. You guys. You don't understand how busy. It's just so busy. At least you're warm. I am warm. Actually, I was a little cold. It was raining a lot, and I think rain when it's really cold, but it's not cold enough for it to be snow. It's not fun. Makes me want to go outside even less. But I feel like I haven't had to go outside because I've just literally been too busy. I mean, I might be making excuses up for myself though, you guys. Like, I probably did have time to go outside and take a walk and like clear my head and make myself feel better, but I want to say I was way too busy. I was way too busy to do any of that. Oh, same here. I'm annoyed because I want it to be a negative 10, but it's annoying 5 degrees Celsius with rain. I love the vibe rain, but it's like a cat. I'm like a cat when it comes to getting wet. Yeah, it is nice when you're inside, but if you have to ever do anything outside, it's the worst. So I've been trying real hard to make myself appreciate or like going outside more. I've even bought myself a nice like raincoat. I've bought myself nice rain boots. Still not the greatest. Do you need indoor grow lights? No, I think I do best in the dark. As for my microbial growth, you gotta let me just like chill in the dark. That's how I'll grow and I'll proliferate the most. Okay. I thought you're solar powered? I am. Well, I'm technically solar powered, yes. I'm in my human form, yes. Microbially, I would like to be dark. When I go get sent into the holiday deep freezer, as I'm calling it, I'm gonna be in the dark. I will be incubating. I'm not really incubating because it's the deep freezer. I will be stored in the cold negative 80°C freezer until it's time for me to come out. Like a tardigrade? Yeah, something like that. Sounds like a paradox. Maybe it is. Perhaps you're right, Josem. Maybe none of it at all makes sense. And I'm just here RPing with you. That could also be a possibility. Niga's a very OP bacteria. I can be the microbe that I need to be. Okay. Let me actually look at this. Well, I think. Trivial, Flamingo, Your Head, Bug Bite, Vinyl Record, Mickey Mouse, Sunny Side Up, Happy Meal, Merry-Go-Round, Rinky Dink, Cherry Blossom, Glad Hand, Calamine Lotion, Lottery Ticket, 2-Bit, Barbie Dream House. Interesting words. I think this one seems like the most obvious to me. Sunny Side Up, Happy Meal, Merry-Go-Round, and Glad Hand. Like, isn't this like all like happy things or optimistic? Like sunny, Happy Meal, happy, Merry-Go-Round, merry, Glad Hand, glad. Okay, that was way too easy. Okay, what else do we have? I wrote a lot. What are we looking at? It's a puzzle game called Connections from the New York Times. So, it explains is to explain it is all these, there's 4 different categories, and you have to find the 4 groups what 4 words go together. And it's all tricky because things can sound like they might go to another category, but it doesn't actually go into that category. And so you kind of have to have like a knowledge of how the game, like, I think it helps if you play the game. I feel like when you first do it, it's easy to get baited by all these different trick categories. But as you like play it more and more, you kind of understand like the kind of gimmicks they do. So it goes by color. The hardest is purple, then the next one is blue, and then the next one's green, and then the next one's yellow. And usually purple is like the trickiest. They make it tricky because, you know, it's supposed to be the last one you get, so you don't actually have to get that one. But I like to try to figure it out, and usually if you play more of these, you kind of get a hang of it because they have a kind of like pattern. So they really like to have the purple category tends to be things that like you look at the word of what the word is made up of. So in this case, it says glad, happy, merry, sunny. But let me look for the easier one. But sometimes I think if English is your second language, like you, Ivan and Joseph, you're saying, I think this is a tricky game because there's also like American culture reference in this. And I can show you right now because I think this is the American culture I'm thinking of. Let's see. I think this is small. Rinky Dink, Trivial, a 2-Bit, and Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that's what I figured. And like if you don't know English, or like if English is not your first language and you're also not maybe like into American culture, you might go, why is Mickey Mouse called, like, what does Mickey Mouse even have to do with small? And that's kind of like a tricky thing. It's hard to explain that. I think I actually don't really, I can't properly do justice why Mickey Mouse is used for small. I'm going to use our friend Google. I just want to know what the origin of this is. Because I think this is related to sports. Oh no, just kidding. It's not even related to sports. The term Mickey Mouse originated from cheap and simple background music of the early cartoons and the low-quality, cheaply made Mickey Mouse watches of the 1930s. There you go. See, I just know colloquially, like, it's known as, like, this is, like, worthless, small-time, amateur. Like, it's, like, kind of an insult. If you call something Mickey Mouse, it's a amateurish. It's like you're saying it's not very good. maybe because mouse is small. You would think that. Yeah, you would think maybe it's because mouse is small. But no, it's because mouse was cheaply made watch at one point in the 1930s. Not that I knew, I didn't even know that was the origin of that either. Anyway, and this like game gets easier as you go on because you know you start whittling down the options. I think this one's lottery ticket, bug bite, your head, and a vinyl record. And I think these are things you scratch. Yeah, that was easy. And so like, as you can see, the last category is you have to click it, but it's already solved for you. That's what makes this puzzle like can be easier because you know you really only need to solve 3 of them. I don't know what this is. Things that are pink. Oh, Barbie Dream House, calamine lotion, cherry blossom, flamingo. Easy peasy, easy peasy. That wasn't so bad. In fact, I think that was a little too easy. I think when the purple is really easy and I can solve it in one, it's a little trivial. It might be a little Mickey Mouse, some might say. It's because then there's not like... The purple words tend to be words where like you can mix, like they really fall easily into the other categories. Sorry, I was just looking at my post-it note. I have a little post-it note with all the things I need to do, and then my eyes like widen for a bit because I realize oh my goodness, that I forgot I have to do that. Anyway. What is the purpose of puzzle? To train pattern recognition? A purpose of puzzle to have fun. It's to have fun. Is that nothing wrong with something's purpose just to have fun? I love doing puzzles and all like word games, puzzles, all of that because it just makes me feel, I don't know, happy and good. Coincidence or not, I saw a bunch of flamingos today. Oh, wow. That's fun. I love flamingos. They're so pretty. Their color is just kind of amazing to see naturally. I've only seen them really in zoos and stuff. I've never been in an area where they're just kind of hanging out and doing their own thing. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Gren. 6 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello. 6 months is crazy. Okay. We have Wordle now. I'll be honest, I don't really like Wordle. I think this is like a lower tier puzzle fun. Wow, it's already been half a year. I know, time flies. I appreciate you hanging around and sticking around for whole 6 months. You said start. You want me to start off with watch? Okay, we'll start off with a watch. Sorry, it's Tuesday, so it's picking up veggies. No worries. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about ever being late. Okay, there's like none of those words. An A could be not there. It could be here. I want to try this and get a lot of consonants. Lame. Oh, that's good. And I think I know. It's probably like that. Oh, it's probably this. Achi. I think Wordle is just too easy. That's my problem. I think Wordle is too easy. My brain is very, very good at like finding the consonants and word like vowels. It's not exactly the most challenging of content, but I still like to play it because it's fun. It's a little something to give my brain a little boost of dopamine for getting it right. think people... I know there's like factions of the Connections people and the Wordle people. I think Wordle's still more popular than Connections, but I have to say Connections is like, of the New York Times games, it's definitely my preferred one. I think crosswords are more fun, but then they recently locked the crosswords now. The New York Times requires you to have a subscription to do the crosswords. I'm not paying like $1 a month just to do crosswords. Are they out of their mind? How could they do this to me? Specifically to me. So we'll just use a different... We'll actually use a different different newspaper. We'll do, which newspaper is this? The LA Times. The LA Times wouldn't betray me and paywall their crosswords. Not the full crossword though. I do like doing the full crossword, but that would be like that would be a whole stream in of itself. Okay. Okay. One across, breathtaking body parts, lungs, broadcast booth sign, on air, pioneering video game producer. Salt and Chem Lab, NaCl, Family Docs, Peds, Credit Offer, Union Offer, a loan, Remove ID from on Facebook, Untap. Okay, well that's not it. Civil Rights Org since the 1909, NAACP. Okay. Well, Peds was not it. Girls just want to have fun. And oh, it was Atari. Atari. That was pretty easy. But that's also the mini. The mini is there for the dopamine hits. All these games are just for the dopamine hits, is what I'm starting to think. It just makes my brain feel good. It just goes zap, zap, zap. You think you feel a little smart, right? You feel a little knowledgeable knowing this weird, not weird, but like offhand information and codes, don't you? On the other hand, it's only $1 a month. On the other hand, I'm a cheapskate myself. It's more like I don't really want to give them money for other reasons. Even though I know, like, if I use their websites and their games, even the free ones, they are getting money, but still. From what I've been trained, doing fun for things must accompany a practical purpose. My teachers look down on my project when it doesn't have a practical purpose. My dad does too. I think you should untrain yourself. You can do things fun without a practical purpose. I have so many fun hobbies that don't really have any practical purpose. Sometimes I'm just sitting, like, sit there and watch TV on my couch, and there's not really a practical purpose for that except being entertained. You can argue maybe there's a practical purpose of getting more acquainted with certain like cinematography and storytelling elements, but I'm reaching. I would be reaching very hard if you told me that. If I told you that, that's why I'm watching TV. I was going through a huge dopamine drain because I'll be going into insanely hot temps in a few days, so I created a system to play a match of League every 10 League code questions so I can motivate myself to not clutch my head and rest it on my desk. Oh gosh, good luck, Frost. I obviously am not a software engineer or anything like that, but I've heard of the horrors of League code practicing, and I have to say good luck to you. Good luck to you, soldier. You take the small wins, like not giving them any more money than you have to. I do fun things that aren't practical at all, like playing video games and watching TV and playing Magic the Gathering, D&D. Yeah, I mean, again, you can argue there's like social aspects that you like of it that could be considered practical. But still, again, I think fun is just the primary motivating factor. Besides consuming content, everything that can be done has some practical purpose. Finding the angle is the hard part. I agree, but I also don't think you need to find the angle is the thing. You can just say you're doing this because you want to, like, have fun. You don't have to really come up with a practicality to it. Well, at least I don't think so. Listen, you guys don't need to be hustling 24/7. It's okay to just do something because you just want to relax. We must You must let go of the grind set, hustler mentality. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, just, you know, you can learn, you can enjoy things, Josem. It's okay. Okay, which one's next? Scrandle? Okay, this isn't much. This one is honestly not much of a puzzle. This is just me clicking on which foods I think look better. And then also kind of judging what the UK does. What kind of food monstrosities they what kind of monstrosities they're coming up with. I'll be honest, I think this sandwich looks a lot better than what's going on in this beigeness right here. Oh, is this just the voting round? Oh no, that was the voting. Oh, thank you for following, Deja Vu. Hello. Yeah, I play Magic the Gathering because I like fighting with other planeswalkers with cool cards. If you want to see a pool of devastated mental health, go onto the Leak Code Reddit. I've never seen such a concentrated mess of a lot of neighbors that's rather not mentioned. I've seen a lot of those subreddits where it's, especially CS and like software development engineering. Man, those are some depressing subreddits in current times. It's pretty sad. What in the world is that? I think it was a giant burger. I need me that tall burger. I know that burger looked really good, but I don't know what's going on here. Tacos or sausage chips and curry sauce? I think I like the tacos better. Yeah. Kudo burger and Krakauer. I think I'm. This is a little much. I think I just go with the. Maybe it's weird. I'd rather just go with the black burger. I think I just like burger more than a sausage. Tacos every day. It's a heated table with the elements of a taco, like a build your own taco thing. I'm surprised a thing like that exists at one of these games, because these are all, I think, football games. That burger looked taller than my head. How does one open their mouth to take a bite? I think with burgers like that, you're not actually like eating it in like like that. You're like usually like nibbling at it little by little, like a little nibble there. Okay, I think. Okay, no one agrees that the burger is better. That's okay. Okay, that's a good burger. Now that's a good burger. I love a smash burger. Okay. It's okay. I think I don't want a sausage though. I just don't want a sausage. Okay, I want this. I'll go for one big bite. I can't do the big bite. The burger looked no, it said it was a black burger. I think it was like a squid ink burger. Popcorn and beer versus a 10-inch sausage roll. I don't like. I'd rather have the sausage roll. Yeah, okay. I figured that. I just can't. How can I tell a good burger from a bad burger? I think that takes years of burger expertise to actually get to that answer. You have to try all the different kind of burgers to really understand the burgering. Sonoran hot dog and a giant nacho. I think all these. I mean, this just looks way better, I guess, than this tiny thing. It wasn't not very popular, either one. Fish and chips with pickles versus a chicken kebab meat in a roll. I'm a fish and chips kind of person. I want the fish and chips. Okay, no one else wants the fish and chips, but also the pickles look really good. I'm a big pickle person. You can't even tell how good a burger is from experience. I've had the ugliest, sloppiest burgers. I have to put luxury burgers in shame. That's very true. I think sometimes like the greasiest, ugly burgers, they can be so delicious. I hate pickles? No! Actually, you can hate pickles. Just give me the pickles. I'll eat the pickles. The Bahama Mama versus a steak pie. We're dealing with this is a mid-off right here, guys. Like this sad sausage and mush peas. I will go with the mush peas though. Cheese-filled bratwurst and bao buns. Bao buns? I want bao buns at the football game? I want bao buns. Pies, hot dog, and 3 cocktails. Mystery Is that just like spam in a sandwich? It looks... That is looking very... That's looking very questionable. What are bao buns? So they're like dumplings with, you know, meat and veggies inside. It's really, really good. Okay, well, okay, everyone... Okay, I don't know what we're thinking here, people. What was... We want... Who voted for the mystery scran? An unknown scran. Scran? I learned this. I googled this before. It's a British slang for food. Especially like especially in I think a football, like when they go see football games. I think the mystery scran looks good here. Hey, not bad. It's all because I voted for the black burger. You know, I had a feeling people wouldn't like the black burger, but I just thought the burger looked better than whatever was going on in that sausage. Canned meat? What canned meat? Are you talking about this mystery, the spam? Buns with either sweet, meaty, or bean contents. They're really big dumplings, not quite like the bun texture you expect. Yeah. They're so delicious. I love a good bao or just a dumplings. Any dumplings, they're just so good. That black burger looks so gross. It didn't look that gross. It just looked like a normal burger with like black food coloring. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, thank you for following me, Spartan. Oh, yay! 160 followers. Yay! Thank you. I'd vote for the ugly spam just because it was so cute and pathetic. We can't just give pity points, you guys. There's honor to Scrandle. We have to look at what's delicious to us. I thought Scran meant canned meat. Kind of does give that feeling. We'll play global. This is where you have to guess the mystery country. Usually, my choice to start with is Russia. It triggers my cute aggression. You don't understand. You can't look at it that way. No, you can't. Okay, so Russia is warm. The closest border is 1,635 kilometers. So it can be like in the circle distance. Are bao buns like shio pao? I'm not familiar with that. Could you explain? That's a Filipino dish? Oh, okay. I'm not very familiar. How does a burger trigger your cute aggression? It's not a dog. I think the cute aggression, there's not much understanding of why and how it triggers. I don't know if they're similar or not. I'm not familiar with that food. Okay. I'm gonna guess somewhere in Europe. I'm gonna try guessing Germany. Oh! We're like locked in. We're locked in over here. Okay, it's... The closest border is 30 kilometers. Maybe like here. Or it could be... I think Italy is too far. It could be France, though. France. Okay, maybe it was too close. Maybe I was a little too close. I guess I would have said it was bordering. Okay. The batter destroyed box of cereal. I'm the one who picks it up even if I don't eat cereal, especially with that kind, because it's too cute to ignore. I feel sorry for the struggle I had to go through. It'll be passed on by everyone. You know, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I can relate to that. I put so much human feelings onto the sad little objects. It might be similar to bao buns. I feel like a lot of cuisines around the world have their own kind of bao bun dumpling style food. It's like one of the most I feel like common kind of like cuisines you see all around the world, where it's like little like thing wrapped around meats and fillings of some kind. Okay, I'm trying to think, what could this be? Could it be Switzerland? Oh, it's adjacent to the answer. It's adjacent to Switzerland, so isn't it I can't spell. Yeah, thank you. Liechtenstein. There we go. Hey, that wasn't so bad. I think I was lucky though, because I went into Europe. If it starts going into like more of like the Middle Eastern countries, I start getting like, ooh, I don't know all the little details, but you know, I enjoy this one. I will say it's not just for fun. I also just like learning more about geography. I used to be really, really bad at geography, and now I think I've gotten a lot better because I keep using my brain cells and trying to figure out how the map of the world looks like. And I know people who aren't American be like, why don't you know this? It's because I'm American, okay? I don't know all the European countries by heart and where they are in the world and where they're located. I'm sorry. I'm learning, though. I'm learning. Okay, we can do spell check. You're a single-celled organism. You have no brain cells. I can pretend, Grand. Oh my gosh, why would you just call me out like that I don't have a brain? Let me pretend. I can pretend that my brain cells exist. We were traveling on a ship and I remember eating shio pao. Okay. That sounds like a lovely, you know, cozy dream. Or not dream, memory. My brain thought of dreams. It's kind of funny to experience this as an Asian because we don't live anywhere near Europe, but we know more about geography than Americans. But to be honest, it's because of our curriculum, which has a history of colonialism strongly integrated into our education, which Americans don't have much as. My, like, American education was typically about, us, like, not really, like, doing a whole lot of things in the world. It was very focused on U.S. history. Of course, there were, like, world history classes, but we didn't really go over geography. I never had like geography tests. Obviously, this is like different from person to person. Spell check. Okay, let's see how we do on the spell check. Actually, I have to like... Sorry, I'm just making sure I can hear it.
Oh.
What?
Oh. A noun meaning any of numerous voracious, elongate, snake-like bony fishes, order Anguilliforms, that have a smooth, slimy skin, lack pelvic fins, and have the median fins confluent around the tail. The word la from Middle English originated from the Old English term il. Oh. A noun...
Am I stupid? Okay, oh, hold on. I'm like, why isn't it playing? It is playing. It's playing in... Hold on, I have to fix my audio settings. I don't know why I can't hear my Firefox. I know it's playing on stream. I can literally see... I saw it literally move. Hold on. I don't remember much of my education anymore. Oh, I feel like it's hard for me not to. It's hard for me not to remember all those years of education. It's a trade-off that Americans get bullied for. And while I don't think it's quite fair, I have to say it's fun to bully my friends. No, don't bully the friends. Don't bully them. Sorry, we're just fixing some audio thingies on my end. My brain cells are reserved for practical knowledge, but what about the fun? If your brain cells aren't doing the fun too, what are you doing? I did take a test in school where we were given maps and had to label them, such as the states and the countries. Such as the states and the countries of Africa and countries of Europe and stuff. I've never had to do anything like that, so that's why I feel like I go, I don't know anything about that. It's Chinese in origin, but adapted to the Philippines. The Filipino version tends to be bigger in size too because of bigger serving sizes on average. Interesting. Hello, Link. Hi. Oh, and thank you for following me. Thank you. Okay, I think now I can hear it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. A noun meaning any of numerous voracious, elongate, snake-like bony fishes. Order anguilliforms.
That's an eel. Why does the narrator pronounce it like that? Hey, how's it going? It's going good. We're just going through all our little wordy games and spelling games and all of that.
Penguin. A noun meaning any of various erect, short-legged... Pilferer. A verb meaning steal, especially to
I didn't have to do that in my education, but I played games on Facebook against competitive ranked grannies to identify flags of countries and shapes of chunks on the map. Oh, so are you really, really good at knowing every flags of the countries? Those grannies got hands, but I could grind for 5 hours a day. They ain't got nothing on me. That's wild.
Synthetic. An adjective meaning relating to or involving synthesis, not analytic.
Okay.
Reign. A noun meaning royal authority, sovereignty.
Oh.
Regni
from rain. I had to wait for them to do the definition because it could have been rain, like the weather. How dare they do that? I was really good at it. I haven't revised it for 20 years since, but a lot of things randomly occurred to me. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I knew flags better. I mean, that's something I can really fix myself. I just need to study that. Fun is secondary? No. Fun is primary for me. Life's too short to not be having fun primarily. Okay, that was easy.
Extrapolate. A verb meaning to predict by... Harbinger. A noun meaning something that foreshadows a future event. Something that gives an anticipatory... Warmth. A noun
these are a little
the
too easy right now. Spell check.
Mulligan. A noun meaning a free shot, sometimes given a golfer in... Cryogenic. An adjective meaning of...
Okay. I always feel like this game is the weirdest because I feel like level 1, easy and medium, they might as well just be baby mode and 1, baby mode 2. But then you go to hard and sometimes it's like, what are you saying to me? What did you say about my mother right now? Hi, Beppo. Hi. Hope you're doing good, Beppo.
Our hermeneutics.
There you go.
A noun meaning this.
What did they say to me?
Our hermeneutics. Our hermeneutics. Our hermeneutics. A noun meaning the study of the methodological principles of interpretation, as of the Bible.
Hermeneutics?
C originates from old...
Hermeneutics?
Kobold. A noun meaning a gnome that in German folklore inhabits under...
Oh, I've been autoclaved. A second autoclave has hit the stream. Thank you for the autoclave. Thank you. I use the secret technique of being in love with everything. People call me too extra, but I'm loud in my appreciation of learning, in my love of coding. You know, that's great, Frost. I'm also very similar. I'm pretty loud about how much I love learning about all kinds of things.
Hortatory. Adjective meaning hortative,
Hortatory.
exhortatory. Hortatory.
Hortatory.
Putrefaction. A noun meaning the decomposition of organic
Putrefaction.
matter.
Oh, I misspelled it. I
Substantial.
thought I spelled that right.
Adjective meaning consisting of or relating to substance.
Substantial.
Substantial.
I did typo. Oh, I did. I just typoed. I submitted without it. Yeah. No, I swapped it because it's so stupid. Well, it's okay. I know I typed it right. I know I got that one right. It's because I wish I wouldn't do this, but there's like you type the key into the keyboard of the game. Like when you're typing, it's going into the keyboard of the game and it's kind of slow. It's like, I wish, just let me type directly. Why do I have to, like, why is it taking my, like, my key inputs and putting it into the keyboard to type? Oh, well. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, this one's just, like, trivia. And this one, I feel like can go very like either way for me because sometimes it's trivia that I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. In UK, Mr. Clean products go by what even shorter name? An even shorter name than that? What if they just call them Clean? You guys call UK people? Do you just call Mr. Clean products Clean? No. Those pre-made designs in a binder at the tattoo shop go by what F name? Oh, Flash. Flash. Okay. Okay, it's called Flash, I guess. That's what you guys call Mr. Clean. Flash. Okay. Better known as a Cuban revolutionary, Che Guevara was born in what country? Argentina. Yeah. Dina Manoff and Jeff Conaway played secondary characters in what top-grossing movie of 1978? 1978, Mr. Clean, Sir Wash, Commander Cleanliness. I would think that, but they said it was even shorter than Mr. Clean. So I was like, did they like revoke him of his title? Did he lose his title in his credentials not transfer to the UK? Maybe so he's just clean. He can't be a Mr. Clean. I think I know, but I want to see the next clue. Stockard Channing and Eddie Deason played more memorable students in what musical adaptation that people are still hopelessly devoted to? Oh, Grease. Yeah, I don't know the name of actors. Can you say that again? No, don't make fun of me for my pronunciation. I already know I pronounce things badly. Made when he was getting hounded by McCarthy, 1952's Limelight later earned the only competitive Oscar for what star of an earlier era? I don't know. After getting run through a giant machine, what mustachioed actor ate cocaine and... Oh, Charlie Chaplin. Oh, you can bully me like that. I don't mind. Just, you know, obviously you'll read the room sometimes, but I don't mind like light bullying. Some nocturnal mammals have races, which are specialized sensory versions of what? Oh, I know what this is. Hair. I don't know any of these. That's completely okay, Joseph, if you don't know any of these. A lot of that was, again, if you can... A lot of this, like this one, and this one. I think these are like, this is again American culture. And if you don't know that, it's kind of hard to like really understand, like even try to guess what the answer is. How do I read the room? Use your eyes. You know, I'm always happy to let people know. If you can't tell, I will like give a little nudge of, hey, maybe don't say that. What would I be reading? Maybe it might be too abstract. I'm saying read the room as in like understand how the vibes of the stream are going, as in, you know, how am I feeling? How am I okay to do this? Oh, thank you for following Notion Gundam. And hydrate the microbe? I will. Thank you. I forgot. I love how Nico gave a serious answer and I gave a joke answer. Yes. You could use that as a basis to understand that it could be whiskers if you know that context in biology. Yeah, trivia is a bit tricky because I feel like you need to have your mitts into a lot of different topics of niche knowledge at times. I think it's also something that comes with just being interested in a lot of different things. That's why I like trivia personally. Gotta wait until you're tired, exhausted, and pain, and then kick you when you're down. No, don't do it. Don't kick me when I'm down. I'm gonna... Sounds difficult. How do I read people? Oh, goodness, Josem. That is a big question. What do you call an elephant in a telephone booth? Stuck. It's a good one. That's a good one. It's a good one, Notion. Oh, okay. This one is like another kind of geography question. Okay. And I'm gonna not know how to pronounce a lot of these. But Sana, Bogota, Brussels, Reykjavik, Dhaka, and Hanoi. Okay, I think it'd help to first know the countries. Hanoi is Vietnam. Bogota is Colombia. This is Iceland. This is Belgium. Dhaka and Sana. Is Dhaka? I don't. Okay, I think Iceland is probably the smallest. I think Vietnam is up there. I think Brussels is pretty small, but like in the middle, not as small as Iceland. Dhaka is in Bangladesh? Okay. So that is probably first. Sana? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Dhaka is bigger than Vietnam. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, we're almost there. Maybe Bogota is bigger? It's hard because I don't know this country. Ah, okay. Yemen. It's Yemen. That wasn't so bad. I don't know if they have a chance of hurting another person. I really want to help Josem's questions, but I have no clue because these are things that I've learned over the course of my life experiences. Yeah, Josem, it can be really difficult to answer these kinds of questions. I think these are things that might go beyond what I am capable of helping with on stream. I'm happy to like talk about it in our Discord, but a lot of this is like can be a little bit more nuanced and it might take a lot more explaining, and you might have more questions, and it might be better suited for like a Discord conversation. I'll move this conversation to Discord with your leave. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine, and I'm happy to talk more. I'd like to help Josem too get some answers and like understand more. Okay. checks the stats. This is completely American, like random American demographic questions. So if you're not American, you might like not have a single idea of what's going on. Though I see Mr. Northern Lion play this one, and he does a good job at it. Which has a higher percent increase in population from 2010 to 2020? Houston, Texas, Media Market, or Tallahassee, Florida? I feel like Texas, no? Sure. Which has a higher percent of people who are from the silent generation? Yeah, born before 1946. Surely, like, Sarasota. I feel like Atlanta still has a lot of young people. Which has more access to parks? Higher percent of area within 1 kilometer of a park population weighted. This is difficult. I'm trying to think what it could be here. I generally don't know how to help them because it's not easy to explain. It's just something I've learned to do from living. Granted, it's perfectly fine if you can't like put into words like all of their questions, because I think it is difficult. But you know, you're not obligated to help in any way, so don't feel like you gotta do anything. I will do my best to answer Joseph's questions, though. And anyone else is also free to answer and help, too, if they want to. I want to say... Okay, I was wrong. Which has a higher percent of adults with coronary heart disease? Salt Lake City or Winston-Salem? Maybe here. Which has a higher percent of vehicle households with at least one vehicle? Texas or New York? Oh, Texas. Okay, that was so easy. Let's see, what else can we play? I'm just looking at my tab of things I have open. Oh, we can do catfishing. This one's hard. I have a hard time with this. So what this is you have to guess what Wikipedia article it is based on the tags associated with it. So for this one, it's an American comedy troupe, American male comedian, American male film actors, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, group of entertainers, history of Clark County, Nevada, Las Vegas shows, music in Nevada, nicknames in entertainment, nicknames in music. Sammy Davis Jr. I am thinking this is clearly like a music comedy group. Is this the Blues Brothers? Okay. It's the Rat Pack. I guess okay. Okay, you know, that's fine. I don't know the Rat Pack. Sorry. I didn't know the name of them. I am familiar with these people. I just didn't know the name of the Rat Pack. The only comedian, like, musician group I know is, like, the Blues Brothers. Putting things into words has always been hard to me. I can know everything about something, but explaining it in a word form is hard. It's very hard, and I think that can be... It's, like, one of the final levels of truly understanding or mastering a material, is what I've been taught. It's if you really, really understand something to, like, in and out of it, you have to be able to put into words and explain that material to, like, basically any kind of level of knowledge, like starting knowledge. And that's really, really difficult. Guess the article. Adoptee characters in films, animal characters in video games, animal superheroes, anthropomorphic animals, anthropomorphic foxes, child characters in film, child characters in video games, fictional aviators, fictional characters who can move at superhuman speeds, fictional inventors in video games, fictional mecha pilots, fictional mechanics, fictional scientists in video games, male characters in video games, orphan characters in video games, Sonic the Hedgehog characters, video game. Oh, well, they just straight up said Sonic the Hedgehog. Video game characters introduced in 1992. Video game scientists. Oh, this is Tails. Tails, Prower. I think fictional aviators is so silly. Established 2016 establishment in California. American companies established in 2016. Bastrop County, Texas. Construction and civil engineering companies established in the 21st century. Construction equipment manufacturers of the United States. Corporate spin-offs. Elon Musk, Hyperloop. Oh, it's not Tesla. It's not SpaceX. This is the boring company, right? Yeah. A big part of paleontology is understanding what your audience understands. Yeah. Science communication is very similar to that. Like, of every field, you kind of have to understand what knowledge level is your audience starting at, and how do you get to them? How can you relate to them and kind of help bring them up a little bit higher? Hi, Chris. Hi. I hope you're doing okay. 20th century African American women singers, 20th century American LGBTQ people, 20th century American singers, 20th century American women singers, 1915 birth, 1959 death, African American Catholics. Okay. She's a woman singer-writer, Aladdin Records. She died from alcohol. She's a ballad, bisexual, contraltos, jazz. Jazz. Singers from... Is this Ella Fitzgerald? Oh, Billie Holiday. Oopsie. See, I can explain paleontology to small children. Oh, yes. I feel like, though, okay, whenever I explain biology to small children, I feel like it can go... I find that one goes one or two ways. Small children can be, like, some of the worst audiences and some of the best, like, most fun audiences to talk to. I think the best audience I find when I have to teach or explain anything, I really like adolescents. Like, I think kids in like the adolescence range, they are very like, usually more, they try their best to connect to the material. But I'm probably like taught kids, like exceptional kids. 1821, establishment in England, daily newspaper, national newspaper published, Pulitzer Prize for public service winners, republicanism, or is this the Guardian? Yeah. Adolescents are fun to teach. Yeah, I think it's because they kind of have like this level of knowledge coming into like the lesson, and they're usually kind of passionate about it, and it's really fun and cool to see them invigorated and wanting to learn more about a topic. It's really, really cool. But sometimes, obviously, if you get... I've actually taught this, where it's clear they were kind of like dragged into like this kind of lesson and learning. It's not happening. They don't want to connect. They will be on their phone, and that's okay. That happens at every range. I think the worst is teaching adults, though. It's really hard to teach adults. There's a lot of like biases that like make them not maybe as interested in learning at times. Australian sandwich, sausages, cuisine of the what does elections in Australia and Australian sausages have anything to do with each other? Fundraising events. What are you guys doing in Australia where you have a sausage and you're voting? I couldn't even guess. Democracy sausage. Apparently, Australians have democracy sausages. In 2016, almost 2,000 polling booths had a sausage stand by the count of the election sausage sizzles website. They just sell... Oh, that's kind of funny. Acceleration, fictitious forces, mechanics. Fictitious forces, mechanics, rotation. Is this like perpetual motion? Centrif... Ooh. I should have known that. I'm silly. It said rotation. I I was like bamboozled thinking what's fictitious. But I will. I think it has to do with more of like it's not a fictitious force itself. It's more I think I think it I don't really get why they call it fictitious. I kind of want to look at the Google. I want to look at the Wikipedia article now. I want to look at it a little bit more closely. I will say fellow cultures are too bad. It's older adults that are hard. In fact, non-elderly, but yes. Yeah, it's like the older adults. Why is this called fictitious? Oh, okay. I was understanding it fictitious in a literal sense. They mean fictitious in a very like a physics sense. Fictitious or pseudo force is an apparent force in non-inertial accelerating or rotating reference frame that is not the result of physical interaction, but rather the acceleration of the frame itself. Very physics. I was reading it as literally like it doesn't exist, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I get it now. I understand you now. Elderly are easier than the middle-aged adults. I do find elderly is like a coin flip. Sometimes they're the nicest, sweetest people to teach, and then sometimes they are here to like cause absolute chaos and don't want to listen to you at all and think they know everything. 11th century in North America, archaeological museums in Canada, archaeological sites in Newfoundland and Labrador, coves of Canada, culture of Newfoundland and Labrador, European medieval architecture in North America, ghost towns in Newfoundland and Labrador, heritage sites in Newfoundland and Labrador, history museums in Canada, living museums in Newfoundland and Labrador. Viking age populated places. I can't say I know what this is. The Landsau Meadows. It's an archaeological site first excavated in the 1960s of a Norse settlement dating to approximately 1,000 years ago. The site is located near St. Anthony on the northernmost tip of the island of Newfoundland in the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador. Interesting. That looks very pretty. Like, elderly people think I'm way smarter than I actually am for some reason. Oh, I do experience that too. Sometimes the elderly people are very, very nice and like they overshower you like with so many different compliments of like, oh my gosh, you're such a genius. How do you know everything? And you know everything. And then it's very nice of them to say all that. But then sometimes I've experienced the elderly people that they think they are in fact the genius and they've lived through everything and they've seen it all and they know things from their experience. 20th, oh gosh, you're asking me about baseball players. Baseball players from Atlanta, 20th century, died 1886 birth, 1961 death. I'm throwing a Babe Ruth in there. Nope, Ty Cobb. I'm sorry to this man, I don't know any baseball players. Being seen as too smart is a problem too. It really is. You don't want to. I don't like being put on a pedestal. It makes it awkward to like. Can make it a little difficult to teach sometimes. See, all my elderly relatives think I'm a genius. Yeah, it's I've gotten that too when I've like talked to my elderly relatives. They're very nice and they kind of shower you with compliments and say you're the smartest thing ever. But then sometimes I feel like they're not actually listening. Just a little sense of sometimes they're not actually like the information isn't actually going into their heads. But that's okay too. Sometimes it just happens. Because it makes them feel inferior, they end up robbing themselves of all agency and see you only as a source of truth. That's also important. When I would teach children for biology, I would make sure a big part of our class was about self-efficacy. We really wanted, like, one of the classes I taught was for women in STEM. And so it was just girls, like adolescent girls, and we had to teach them, like, how to do science. I set up a whole like murder mystery thing and how to solve the murder mystery using different scientific tools. And that really helped them feel much more like they can do it themselves. I didn't really teach them. I taught them the tools of how to go about solving this mystery, but it was up to them to kind of approach everything and like interpret the results and understand the science behind why this meant that this was the answer to the murder mystery. And I felt that they got a good hand at that. I feel like it's difficult to get the self-efficacy when you're just lecturing. So I used to teach it, and it was for mostly volunteering. Like, I would usually do it in the summers, especially during undergrad and grad school. I would sign up for programs to teach students from the local schools. And I did it enough times that they were comfortable with like me making lesson plans to teach to the children. I have to say, I admire your approach. I'm just like you guys so much. I can't describe how inspiring that is. This is something I will loudly appreciate you for. Oh, thank you. That's very, very sweet of you, Frost. I swear, I am just like you guys. I am. We're just all little scientists here. I still struggle not to use technical terms and very aggressively try to speak in casual language when I talk. I still end up sounding like a pish-posh academic, much to the pain of my family members. But I think that just comes with a lot of practice and kind of working on that. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but I get it. Like, sometimes it feels like you might be too stifled, too perfected. And that might be a little, like, hard to, like, interact with, you know? American pies, cuisine of Florida. Key lime. Yeah. Oh, key lime pie sounds so good. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Most people suck at this, so, you know, we're in the average. That's not bad. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I had a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys and doing random games and all that. I want to, like, quit before the ad comes. I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to make sure you guys don't have to go through the ad. I already hit snooze 3 times. It doesn't. They don't want me to hit snooze anymore. You're just like me, us. Only difference from me and you is focus on biology and having more experience just from being a bit older. Yeah. I want you guys all to feel like, you know, you all come in with your own expertise and knowledge, and I'm learning from you guys, and I hope you guys learn from me too. I always appreciate you spending time listening to these. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys hung out. We will talk again soon. Look at the Discord for the schedule and my Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. It'll be soon. I can't even remember my own schedule. But yes, I'll be here this week. Have a happy holiday, Thanksgiving holiday. If you celebrate that, you know, eat the turkey, eat the tasty food. I'm gonna post the tasty food. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.